All right. So there's this thing where I forget. I'm in a bad mood. Ugh. This Coinbase is not what I want to be dealing with. This Coinbase is not what I want to be dealing with this morning, bro. Down 50. Is it going to stop? Doesn't look like it. All right. I'm out. I'm out. See what happens. That was painful. I can't believe I just did that. Robinhood down $7. Ugh. This market does not like the jobs reports, bros. Chris in the house. How you doing, brother? Oh, of course, I sold Coinbase and it's already up. Of course. Let's do trade some puts, maybe some putties. Pop in chat. What does that even mean? How far are we going? I don't know, bro. I'm not in a good mood, I'll tell you that. I don't think crypto was down too much. Tempted, tempted to sell like my hood too. The Rocket Lab. Let's see what happens here for a little bit. I don't want to overreact. I mean, more than I already have. I mean, what are we talking about? I just sold all my Coinbase. Ding, 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 ding. 7%. Stock market only dips 5. Maybe. Maybe, bro. I don't know. How does this sound today? I had some issues yesterday. I want to make sure there's no sound issues. Should be good. Microphone check, check, testing, testing, microphone check. Sounds hood. That sounds hood means I don't sound good. It means I sound hood. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of hood, bro, this had me laughing so hard. It's wrong. It's a bit. Is it racist? Is this racist? Wait. Oh, I posted it in politics. Breaking: House is investigating which representative is playing smoke detector. Low battery beeps whenever Jasmine Crockett begins speaking. Oh my goodness, dude. That was so funny. If you don't know, there's a stereotype. I don't know if it's actually a stereotype, though. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to be racist, but now I'm going to obsess over this Coinbase thing. Did I make a mistake? I think this will be the bottom for a while, right around here. I don't know. It kind of depends on the market. Hood's still going down. Link, ugh. Pitchforks are coming out today, bro. Rocket Lab down. E-mini S&P was down 100. Oof. The expected move was like 60, bro. The Nasdaq down 428. This is a big down move. I don't. So the problem is it's probably going to be up big because of some shit said over the weekend. Go around the horn and see what we got. Bonds are up big. This is good. This is getting, like now we can have a real discussion about cutting rates instead of this bullshit of people parroting whatever Trump says. Man, my eyesight lately, bro. I might have to get some glasses. All right, volatility's up 2 points. Make the dollars down quite a bit. Gold was up big. I mean, I guess gold's up 58. Expected move was 43. Thought it was higher. Kind of thinking about doing something really stupid. This is what happens when you get bored. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I almost tried doing a little bit of a revenge trade. Oh, come on. Painful day. I was talking about yesterday being able to handle pain. Well, I didn't want it to happen this hard, this fast right away, bro. Crypto, I think, was getting pretty ugly. I don't know how it's doing right now. I mean, Bitcoin's at 115. Robinhood at 93.50. MicroStrategy at 385. Tesla at 302. Jimmy at $22. Ricky ain't getting out of bed today. UNH getting ugly, bro. Lowest it's been in a long time. Metaplanet getting bodied. Palantir down a bit. I mean, this is a dip to be buying. I don't know how long it's going to last. Let's see. I mean, we're probably going to come down to at least here, right? There is a gap. So that's got to get filled. I mean, obviously this is going to get filled unless the stock market never sees new all-time highs. Chris says about 5%. I mean, yeah, that's definitely reasonable. This was 5%. 5% is pretty normal. Sometimes it's a bit bigger. This one was 10% on a wick. I don't really think this is happening. 21%. This is on the S&P. Everything's got really hot, so Coinbase continuing to bleed down a little bit. There was a little bit of a dead cat bounce. This one's probably going to go lower. I don't know that I want to get back into Coinbase. Like, I still think there's potential there, but how many bangers, right? 6,100-ish? What, on the S&P? $61.50 would be a back test of the previous all-time high. It was in February. The M2, I think the M2 is going down. Some people are freaking out about that. Or it actually went down. It's going back up right now. I don't know how good this chart is. This has definitely gone down. Oh, we're out of the oh shit zone. I don't even want to look at this one. This one's scary. All right, it's about that time we could see a reversal. Not really showing signs of it. It's probably just going to hang out right here for a bit. Mm-hmm. Now that I sold my Coinbase, I kind of want it to go to freaking, like, start thinking like Ricky. Now I want it to crash to like $200. But if Coinbase is $200, that means the market's in turmoil. Should have took these put spreads off I had on Hood. I was up, now I'm down and deep in the money. So good job. That's what happens when you get caught on down moves. We're not going to think about shoulda, coulda, woulda selling Coinbase at $460. And then I'll really get in a bad mood. Microsoft coming back down. Nvidia pulling back quite a bit. I mean, $170. CoreWeave, uh-oh. Gap down hard, bro. Ricky never said if he bought any of this. I had an alert in. Oh, he did say. Good. I don't think this is gonna. I don't know, man. This there could be a little bit of pain right now, for a little bit. This could be one of those deals where selling into July and come back in October. Here we are, July of 23. Here we are, October, where it started going up again. Here we are, August of 24. Here we are, July. Went all the way down 15% for almost 3 weeks and then started to recover. But it didn't really, it took till November to get back to where we were, but we did start going back up. This sell off started in mid August, and then we didn't go back up. I mean, we did go back up, but we didn't get back. So this was a rough time right here. But now I'm not really seeing. Yeah, whatever. I did say to be long bonds. Got a big move today. How much a tick is this shit? I think it's a lot. $25 a tick. Is there a mini bond? I don't think so. I mean, this move's done. Ooh, Coinbase. Down 320. Ugh. This one gonna find a bottom? Tempted to sell like half my Robinhood right now. I still love it long term. All right, let's go take a look. Total 367, down about 200 billion. Or this says 57 billion, but I'm talking about from when we were pushing 4 trillion. Bitcoin dominance is up. Bitcoin is now 114.4. Ugh. Ethereum 35.91. Cardano 71. Alts aren't down too bad, I guess. All things considered. Hondo below 90 now. Yuck. I should have sold, bro. Holy crap. What is this May? May revised down by 125 from 144 plus 1 to plus 19 plus 1. What is this? Some jobs numbers? Yeah, I don't know what that means, bro. Unemployment rate came in. Non-farm payrolls came in 73. Forecast 110. I don't know what that means. Comes in low. But what does this number mean? There's 73K growth. So there was 73,000 new jobs and they were expecting 110. Where are all these jobs coming from how often do they do this shit? Like once a month, once a quarter? Well below forecast. Up just 73K. Market no likey. Bitcoin 114. I mean, that's it for crypto. What else is there to talk about? Bitcoin and Ethereum are down. There's nothing else to talk about, bro. When is it going to be over? Is it the end of the bull run? That's the only thing to talk about. I mean, it's still in the bull flag. This is going to come down to like 3,400 probably. Bitcoin. It's testing the bull flag right now. And if anything, it's breaking below it. What's going on? Like all these everywhere Coinbase is buying Bitcoin, bro. Coinbase is buying Bitcoin, MicroStrategy is buying Bitcoin. If all these people are buying Bitcoin, why are we going down? You think Bitcoin 110 to 112? Maybe. I mean, 102 is on the table. 103, 102. Well, 17% pullback. Definitely on the table. Recently, it did 12. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Now I'm thinking Coinbase. Do I re-enter? Or put some putties on, maybe. Yeah, putty. This is getting ugly, bro. Should have sold my Robinhood a second ago, huh? Is there no bottom on Coinbase, bro? Is there a bottom on Robinhood? What could they even announce over the weekend that would make things like gap up? Why are we down so much, honestly? Like we were down before the jobs report. Ramble time. Downward revision in labor market means Fed is more likely to cut. I'm tired. What am I even doing? Why would you're drafting fantasy soon? Fantasy's coming up, boys. The Maverick of Wall Street says we're in a recession, but they're shamefully cooking the data. He's a doom and gloomer. The Kool-Aid to SIP Bitcoin closed monthly all-time high, the highest monthly close in the history of Bitcoin. I wonder what happened to this dude. So there was a revision, and everyone thinks cutting rates would have solved it. What is this guy's credentials? Breaking down tech, business, and stocks. He's got 226K followers, so he must know something. Yeah, I mean, looks like he's been on this planet for a long time. A lot of experience with financial markets and, you know, probably has a PhD in world finance. Is this him? Oh, Gladiator. He says we should cut rates. Maybe we should have. US 2-year tanking. Anchor says there's nothing stable about a stable coin because fiat money goes down every decade. That's not quite how that works. Everyone, I've seen this so many times. CME gap filled. First of all, no, it wasn't. Second of all, who cares? Third of all, it's just not that post as much garbage as you can to earn a Twitter paycheck. Here, let's take a look. Was it filled? They have a weird way of, nope, almost doesn't count in gap fills, bro. Oh, I hate all these idiots on Twitter. And you want to know the real deal, Holyfield? What's this right here at 91,000? So why is this news when, first of all, it's not? It's not filled yet. And there's another one at 91,000. All gaps get filled. 95% chance. So this is at minimum you're gonna see this price most likely in the future. Now, is it gonna be in the next few months? Probably not. And in the bear market, we're definitely going below this. And hey, let's make posts on Twitter so I can earn some money. Jason in the house. Poo-poo report is up. Weak jobs. Yeah, the jobs. Ricky and that. The jobs report was 10 toes down. Okay, let's look at the terrible alpha report. I was listening to Meet Kevin for like 10 minutes yesterday. Of that 10 minutes, he sold me life insurance and talked about how I should join and buy his alpha report. Meet Kevin is 80% clown, bro. He's a smart dude, but he just gets on the mic, says a bunch of dumb shit. I mean, I do too, but I admit it. This is just like last year, and we get a 50 BP cut. We're not getting a 50 BP cut in September, bro. Had nothing to do with the Fed, Trump enthusiasm in the election, plus Q1 boom. Yeah, I agree with that. There's actually a little bit of alpha in this report. The market is already well past these. The bullish items of the administration are now known. One report does not make a trend. Last 3 months now look like trash, but hey, maybe we rebound. Another bad month for 20. What are the trades? Play fear, long bonds. I've been saying long bonds for the last few days. I didn't do it. I didn't have any money. If this just means rate cuts, hey, Rocket could be a great play. I don't know. I mean, stick to what you know. If this becomes recessionary, every stock will suffer first in zero rates and money printing, then rate sensitive. Over the next month's TLT, I agree with that. Over the next year's Rocket, mortgage companies, I don't know. He knows that shit better than me. Q's already down. That usually will have a bounce. This means intraday bounce on Q is totally oh yeah, it's totally possible. So insightful. Figma D's nuts in your mouth. Figma D's balls in your mouth. Watch cycle. What is this piece of shit doing, bro? This thing was insane yesterday. Oh, to watch the 200? Yeah, I wouldn't touch this shit. Rocket breakthrough 1598 in confirmation. Accept profits taking across the board. Yes. Bear bull scale 3.9 down to 3.2. All right. I mean, that had more alpha than a normal report. That's not nothing you would pay for. Xavier Worthy was back in pads. Hell yeah, bro. Bitcoin now at 115. Is the stock market recovering? Coinbase 322. Should I buy back in? I don't know what to do. I sold on my Coinbase, Jason. Should have sold it a long time ago. Yeah, I figure I can. I still like it, but I don't love it. You know what I mean? You're holding? No, there's nothing wrong with holding. Like I'm thinking about buying back in or just doing something like selling some putties. I mean, I can sell some puts. I don't expect this to bounce anytime soon. Oh, you never know. I think just making some money off some puts, maybe. I mean, I'm up. I ended up exiting around a 5x. I'm sitting on a bunch of cash, about $229,000. I still got 1,000 shares of Rocket Lab and 1,000 shares of Hood. And I'm also eyeing five bangers. Yep. I'm also eyeing Tesla, but I want to see what this market does. I'm trying not to. I'm not expecting Coinbase to recover anytime soon. Well, I do think it will recover, but at the same time, shit might hit the fan and it might go down a lot. So a little bit of capital preservation. I am concerned. Some people are reporting that their earnings is kind of ugly and they're losing market share to places like Hood, which I do kind of agree with. But they have other things that places like Hood doesn't have, including being a major custodian for all the ETFs and shit. But their revenue missed, which is kind of surprising. Damn, I can try some 0 days right here. Kind of tempting to do that, bro. We think Hood closes above 315. Screw it. No, because that's gonna. Well, I got day trades. I don't. Wait a second. Probably gonna close about 320. Screw it. I've already lost out on a lot of money because Coinbase is pumping right now. Son of a bitch. We'll see if that fills. Take a fill, Phil. Now I'm just gambling. Oh, it actually filled. So I just sold 5 0-day puts. Oh my goodness. What am I doing? What is wrong with me, bro? I'll tell you what's wrong with me. I'm down $45,000 today. Thank you, Coinbase earnings. My retirement, bro. All right, we got a boom boom brewing. I don't know if we're gonna make it to 8 o'clock. Jiggy. You know who this is? If you answered the second greatest wide receiver of all time, you'd be correct. After this season, could be the greatest wide receiver of all time. Oh, they revised the. Wait a second. So they had numbers out in May and June, and they revised them a lot. So is Maverick right? They're making this shit up. Like, how do they revise it? How are they off by this much? 147 to 14 and 144 to 19. That's shady, as Jason's AF, bro. Big downward revision. That is not WR dot 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 R. What does that mean? His designation might not be wide receiver, but he's the greatest receiving person, the second greatest receiving catcher in the NFL, in the history of the NFL, with the potential to be the greatest as a tight end. You want to understand how insane that is? Let's see other influencers show their profit and loss today. You take the good, you take the bad. You take them both, and there you have the facts of life. Statistically, what? This is why markets are going up a bit. Ah, it looks like it's still going down to me, Shardy. Time for a rate cut. Ah, shut the. All these idiots. I think rate cuts magically. I'm just gonna Taco support. Spy 605. I don't know where he's getting that number from. I mean, I see 614 should be support. There's a 605 here, but there is a gap down to 600. Technical analysis, bro. Everyone has an opinion. Jay, like my reply? Arrowhead. Oh, yeah. That's old ass news. Too late. Jerome Powell, what did bonds? What does non-farms payroll have anything to do with interest rates? Can someone explain that to me? Non-farm payroll is not up as much as expected. That's because of interest rates? You think people are hiring and firing because of interest rates? What am I missing? Interest rates, inflation. I saw on Twitter like travel in Vegas is down, so people aren't spending money. UPS had bad report. Fallen to its lowest level since June 2020. That's COVID. Are we cooked? No, I haven't sold Hood yet. I thought about it. Thought about selling half of it. I didn't. It was at like $95. Vegas is a ghost town. Were you there? Nasdaq's getting a little bit of a bounce. I don't know if it's oh, even Coinbase is getting a bounce, bro. I mean, it's small. Link cheap as F. I'm surprised the pitchforks ain't out. That silver platter's been a silver dud. Sold 50% pullback, exactly to the cent. Learn to measure the 50% in trade. Crypto is highly manipulated. There's no coincidences. Okay, bro. Soul's down because that's everyone's answer. Oh, we're down because we're being manipulated. Bitcoin rebounding. Maybe time to start just loading the boat on Bitcoin in my IRA. Nope. I got a plan. Sticking to it. Hood making a comeback. Coinbase making a little bit of a bounce. Are we dead catting? Because your girlfriend is catting. Gonna nibble and link? Be careful, dude. Don't just keep buying as it goes down. Like, watch your size. There's silver platters, but the golden rule is watch your size. And then the golden rule number 2 is if you buy, make sure you can hold until you're right. I know you have the testicular fortitude to hold until you're right. You want to know how I know that? Is this piece of shit you've been holding on to? Where'd this piece of shit go? Jimmy. So, yeah, you know what's up. You've been holding on to this piece of shit for way too long. Clove, you've been right, though. Aren't you up on that? You just holding that until you're like a winner. Aren't you? I thought your cost basis was like below $2. I'm telling you, the opportunity cost of being in this is take your money and run, bro. Come on, take the money and run. I think Coinbase is going to come down to around here, 300, 275, but 97531.99. What does that even mean? Got down this. So you've been buying it since $9? I thought your average was $1.89 because you bought a shit load of it cheap or something. Are you down? What's your cost basis? You've been holding on to this forever, bro. You top tick this bitch. Oh, what's your cost basis, mofo? $1.70? Get out. This thing is a dog. That stupid effing dog, dude. That shit was barking at 1:30 in the morning last night. My neighbors just don't give a shit. I think they get stoned and just sleep through it. The reason the FBI wouldn't let the Epstein client list come out in court is because they did. Their blackmail would no longer be useful and the CIA would lose control. Okay. I don't even know what I just read there. Maybe when it's 50. Coinbase making a nice little comeback right now. I'm up $500 on those puts. I'm up 60%. Like, you got to take that, right? Oh man, Coinbase is surging. Is the market rebounding? Should I buy back in? Or is this a dead cat bounce? Like, what's happening? I mean, I got to take this right here. See if we can get a big win here. Might get a little greedy with this bid of $1. At $1.09. 10, 15, 20 pounds or more. Retatrutide is a cheat code. My doctor prescribed Ozempic and my insurance approved it. Should I take it? I'm kind of scared to take Ozempic. Ricky says yes, I should take it. Why do you say that? No, I don't feel like it. You don't feel like nibbling? Yeah, the market's running up a little, bro. Oh, my Coinbase came in. We made $600 today on that. Now I'm tempted to made $600 back of the 40,000 I lost. The skinny shot, yeah. I'm gonna sell a couple of Coinbase puts. Sell 3 of them. Retro in the house. What is this 720? What are you talking about, dude? Maybe change the fucking gear. Have you peep? Yeah. Yeah. We actually talked about that yesterday, dude. I'm not gonna just because you want to pop in and toot your own horn one day. Maybe if you came every day like you used to, you would know that I already tooted your horn yesterday, in fact, bitch. Fishhook in the house. How you doing, brother? Fishhook in the house. Oh shit, that's loud. Is audio good today? Quality. Oh, it does only go to 720. I don't know what's causing that. Well, that's annoying. I honestly don't know what's causing that. I'm going to have to look at that. I can't do shit now. Thank you for pointing that out, Retro. Output. Yeah, I'm going to have to figure that out. I'm not sure. Is it always like that? Yeah. I've been rocking 720 for a while, bro. There's 1080. I don't know what's causing that. Used to be top tier. Oh, that's effed up. Yeah, you falling off. Yeah, I have to figure out something. Probably. I mean, I wonder if there was only a tool. Open Streamlabs desktop. Click settings. And go to the video tab. 1920 output scaled. I can't change it, but I think this is the problem. Set your base, set the scaled. Yeah, so here's the problem. I don't know how that got changed, but I need to change that. Thank you, Retro. You're the best. You're the best. You have the anime version of Grok? No. Why would I'm You know what else I mentioned when we were talking about your Rocket Lab play? I'm like, yeah, Retro man, he been hanging out with them 14-year-olds. But he's making bank. I'm glad you're making money. Good that you get a win. Look at him asking Grok. Grok is the one, bro. Grok is the best AI right now. I hate to break it to you. Ain't no one using Chat GPT but simps. Anyone on Rumble today? Like, no, there's been no Mixture for a while, I guess. No one else over there likes talking. If I'm looking, I don't even know there's anyone there today. That one sunk you badly? DeFira? My DeFira financial advice? Come on. Did that really sink you bad? Or are you just trolling? Like, Harmony One rocked us all. You really YOLO'd hard into DeFira? Oh, Coinbase is back down. I'm down $400. Yeah, I went like all in expecting it to be the next jewel. Ugh. Sorry to hear that. And I told you to do that? I don't feel like I would tell you. I'm taking high, low, 5 fig loss. High to low. So what? What does that mean? Like you lost 70,000? Oh, you're taking low. So like less than 20. Bro, you're in your 30s. So it sounds like you're learning early, which is good. Of course it hurts. Oh, it hurts, bro. I've done that. That's earning your stripes. I'm rocking. Yeah, the 14-year-olds getting you paid, son. So no, my point is you're a much smarter investor now. You're investing in good things like Roblox instead of dumb shit. I mean, what's your cost basis on this one? And have you been in longer than a year? I mean, you probably only been in this a little bit. Do you even go to your Telegram anymore? Am I still a member? Did I get kicked out? One of the worst Telegrams I've ever been a part of. You're not doing dumb shit like buying a left anymore. The Telegram dead. Yeah, not surprising. I mean, just because the stuff they were trading over there is all zero. It was goaded. Yeah, it was goaded when all the degen shit was happening. I got a Jesus is never dead. Ricky, what did you think about my racist ass House is investigating which representative is playing smoke detector low battery beeps? God damn, this is funny, dude. Retro, I didn't know you were religious. I know Chris is religious. Perfection? No, those new Oreo cookies look delicious. Oreo Reese's Pieces. The joke is only funny, only around familiar company. I don't like it on racist ass Twitter. But the Twitter's not joking. The racist person is whoever's doing it. This isn't like this is from the U.S. Ministry of something. This tweet is not racist. Whoever's doing it is borderline racist. Unless this isn't true and this is a parody account. The balls on her or the person? Yeah, the person doing it has balls for sure. Like if they were to get out like you were doing that, I mean, I gotta imagine you're gonna get Me Too'd into the dirt. Why would you risk? It almost has to be someone that just doesn't give a shit, like a young kid, page or whatever. Some racist ass intern. I mean, it's funny, bro, that they're doing that. Because this is borderline not a stereotype. Now I'm being a little racist. I apologize. Bitcoin is going to 200x from here. Oh my goodness. What are we doing? Let's see. Bitcoin 200x. Like, I can't even do that math in my head. Yeah, I can. Okay, so Bitcoin's going to 115, 300 and some million. Bitcoin at 1154, ETH at 3627, making a little bit of a comeback. What's the stock market doing? Yeah, this is kind of what I expect. Coinbase is going to close around 320, unless there's like a big move. Nasdaq still down 380. S&P still down 96. There's no real reason. Hood's at 99 now, making a little bit of a comeback. Mm-hmm. Are you really selling your... I already sold my hood. I sold my hood this morning at 325. And then I sold some puts and made a quick $600. And then I sold some more puts and I'm currently down 300. So I'm just kind of playing around. I don't really... Yeah, I made around a 5x on Coinbase. I bought Coinbase at $67, bro. I still like Coinbase long term, but 2x from here maybe. Hood, I'm up about a 2x on right now. And I still like it long term. Rocket Lab, I love long term. I'm just worried about the market pulling back right now. What's the next 5x? 5x's aren't easy to just pull out of my ass. I mean, there is very rare times when you can just sit here and say that's an easy 5x. I like Link a lot. I think Link is your best bet at a 5x without crazy risk. Have any thoughts on Tesla? I love Tesla long term. What the F is Link? Are you new to crypto? Chainlink? Who's number 2? Ricky was number 2. Chainlink, bro. No. It's the new eHarmony. What is? Gonna take you lost a lot of money on eHarmony. You kept doubling down and buying on dips. Yeah, I mean 5x is right now. I think the best risk rewards in crypto. I'm extremely bullish Ethereum, but you're not going to get a 5x on Ethereum. You might, but it's unlikely. Link, on the other hand, is a huge recipient. The Genius Act, the Stablecoin Act, there's companies buying it actively. There's going to be tokenization's a big thing. You got Robinhood doing their own ETH chain. You have Coinbase going to do tokenized shit on theirs. So, and most of the stablecoin liquidities on Ethereum, Chainlink being the only real oracle that people trust. I'd love a little dude. You know what makes you so annoying, Ricky, is you go from 5 bangers not being enough and shitting on me when I gave you Chainlink to being the biggest Chainlink buyer and hoping for a 5 banger. Crypto's been dead. It has. Anything other than Bitcoin has been toast. But we're starting to see the potential. Yeah, so we're starting to see the potential in this. This whole Genius Act is huge. And the fact that they're loosening regulations and they're doing everything, and the SEC even recently just said that they're looking to tokenize everything. These shit's not moving. My second most recent silver platter was Ethereum. Anyone want to tell Retro how my Ethereum call has worked out so far? I called Ethereum a silver platter. Right here. Nope. Right here. This day I called Ethereum a silver platter. You can go to the video, July 8th, 2025. It was $2,610 when I called it a silver platter. The Solana's a good. If you want to invest in crypto, I don't hate buying Solana. I don't hate buying ADA or Solana. If we have an alt season, which I think we will, these are going to be good returns. There's risk there, though. Tom had 2 stocks that ran. Okay. I mean, my last 3 fucking stocks, bro. You just made me drop an F-bomb. Coinbase, $67. Hood, I was pounding the table at 10. Didn't have the money. I sold Coinbase and bought this at 44. And then Rocket Lab. The last 3 have been bang, 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 bro. When I asked you for a silver platter, LMAO, I do have Ethereum from way back. Yeah, my cost basis on Ethereum is like $1,500, so it's hard to complain. I mean, I'm complaining. Don't get me wrong. My cost basis on Cardano is like 36 cents. I'm still complaining. My last 3 were bang, bang, bang. What? Name them. What were your last 3? Rocket Lab isn't your call. You didn't even look at Rocket Lab until I brought it up, bro. Rocket Lab wasn't even on your radar until I put it on your radar. And then you didn't buy it because you got greedy. Space and Neo aren't silver platters. I don't think. Space, nowhere close to a 2x. Even if you would have had to buy at the bottom. Neo has been surprising, but it still wouldn't be a silver platter. If you were to buy this, I mean, it would have gotten close. When Tesla blew up, I made back in 2020, I made a fortune off Neo. I said I was looking to buy it cheaper, and then I pivoted on air, and you greedily kept holding on. But that, do you not call Rocket Lab one of your plays? Neo and Space have been okay, but these aren't silver platters, dude. That's not a silver platter. I mean, kudos for being more right than me on these. I said Neo was a bloated pig, and it's up nicely. I'll give you that, bro. Space had a nice little crazy run too. Like, don't ask me why. These are shit stocks. LFs. What's an LF? Yeah, Wiki's misappropriating silver platters. Like, technically, my Ethereum play is not a silver platter yet, but it's on pace. And my most recent one, Link, is struggling, bro. It's actually down from when I called it a silver platter. Could have sworn I brought up Rocket Lab first, and then you said you read it on Twitter. I don't think so, but it's possible. Rocket Lab had been on my radar, but I don't know if you mentioned it on YouTube before. I don't think you did, because I remember doing some like notebook LM research on Rocket Lab, and that's when you got interested. And then you're like, Tom's dropping some alpha here. You're trolling. Oh, yeah. Making me doubt myself. One of my biggest pet peeves. Jaguars waived wide receiver. Like, he had already said he's going back to rugby 2 days ago. That's a dick thing to do. Davius Murray's retiring. We're so back. Come on, bro. It's a fucking preseason game with your second string starting. I mean, you looked good, but come on. America's adopting Bitcoin. Huge. Everything's so fucking huge in crypto. Why is Bitcoin down? Huh? I mean, we can get back above 3,700 on Ethereum. And Bitcoin's bouncing off the bull flag, bro. Take a look. Big Bill, everyone buying. Index not too greedy. What am I missing? Let's take a look at the IBIT chart, boys. It did gap fill. All right, I'm going to go 62, 5 times 70. $29,000. What is the ETH ETF? ETH? I'm out of control right now. So I just sold 5 ETH options. 5 ETH puts. I got a $740 credit and 5 bit IBIT puts. I got $1,000 credit. And we got 49 days to go on them. So I don't know. Maybe stupid, maybe not. My Coinbase recent puts are down $200, which is, I don't know, 758 boys and girls. You know what that means. Short term bearish, long term, nothing has changed. Oh, such insight. Let's take a look at this guy. Yep. Let's see. Fagan, marketing innovator, West Point grad, Army hockey, Boston sports, equity, fish, dead, father of the year. This guy's definitely someone that's got a lot of experience under his belt. I mean, look at him. What is he, 60? This is not good. I've seen Lyme disease, the vegetable. Who has Lyme disease? Justin has been diagnosed with Lyme disease. I think if you get that early, it's fine. Now I'm curious. Can lead to a range of symptoms, fatigue, joint pain, and neurological issues. Hmm. Interesting. Sorry to hear that, Justin. Trump simply doesn't understand the U.S. economy. Our economy is now largely made up of services. U.S. had nearly 300 billion trade surplus. Okay, what does that mean? So MicroStrategy did announce something interesting. That they're going to buy Bitcoin based on their MNAV, which stands for market something asset value. Meaning if their market value is too high, like over a 4, they won't buy Bitcoin. But if it's like 2.5 to 4, they might. Or if it's 4, they will. Like if their market value is 4 times that of Bitcoin, they're going to sell shares. If it's between 2.5 and 4, they're likely going to. And if it's below 2.5, they won't. And possibly buy back stock, which I think is very interesting and does kind of set a market. MicroStrategy down $22. Just yesterday, Gladiator was telling us God candles were coming. Time flies when you're having fun. Yeah, it is Friday, guys. Don't do anything. All right, Friday. Don't do anything that'll F up your weekend. I should be able to avoid any disasters today, knock on wood. 800 billion liquidated from cryptocurrency. Ooh, Mahomes with a deep one to Worthy. Come on, dude. There's no defense. Oh, wow. Corey McCarran's asking for 32 million. Is he fucking high? KC practicing not playing defense. Those are just warm-ups. They have padded defenses going on. There's fights breaking out. All right, Bitcoin 1154. S&P down 98. Nasdaq still down 410. So I wouldn't expect much to change. I don't know that anything's going to change over the weekend. I don't even know what news could come out that would mark a rally. We might be stagnant for a while with a little downward pressure, little downward dog. Know what I'm saying? What is Tesla 305? Like Tesla and Coin kind of meeting each other again. Actually, let's take a look at Tesla. Because I'm out of control. September. Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna sell a Tesla 250 put. Actually, man, you could sell a 200 and get $1. We're playing the put game. Big down day, big red down day. Sell some puts, bro. Worst thing that could happen to me is I buy Tesla at 245. Or really 246, 245. 245.74. I got price improved. Who needs defense when